what was the point of him doing that if he wasn't gonna show? Hey guys, I'm back with a story time about a crazy ex I've dated. Why did I date him? I don't know, but here we go. So this is maybe back in high school, I think, or maybe a little bit after high school, maybe my first year into college. I've dated him. We dated for almost a year, I think. It's like about 6-7 months or something like that. And he was a straight psycho. I mean, first he was really sweet, he was romantic, he was a gentleman, and then later on he just slowly got a little crazy. I didn't even think about it. I didn't notice it until it hit me when I wanted to break up with him. I wanted to break up with him because he got a little clingy. He got a little crazy, and I didn't like that. I was a very independent person, which I am still now. I don't depend on anyone. I don't care about what you do as long as I'm the only one you're thinking about. You know what I mean? Got really jealous, and I was just like, look, I don't want to be with you anymore. And this was all through text. I mean, because I wasn't brave enough to break up with him in person because he was crazy, and I did it through text. So I was just like, look, I was like, I don't want to be with you anymore. I want to break up. And then that literally kind of set him off. He's like, you're not gonna break up with me. She called me the B word. He told me he was gonna kill me. He told me that I was a crazy person and I was never gonna leave him. He knew where I slept. He was gonna sneak in and kill me. I was like, excuse me, you're gonna do what? And he started threatening everyone in my family. Well, to me, he was like, I'll beat you up, I'm gonna beat up your family, I'll go to school, I'll beat your sister with a bat. Like, I was just like, excuse me, no you're not. So I went, when he said that, the next day, because I left that alone, I did not want to message him anymore. I was scared. So I went to her school, which was my old high school, the next day, and I was like, look, I talked to the campus police. I was like, hey, you need to look out for this guy because he said he was going to do this to my sister. The cop there knew who he was. So, oh yeah, he's like, him? I found him in the middle school, which was next to us, in the parking lot smoking weed. He's a cool guy. What cop really says that he's a cool guy and you saw him smoking weed in the parking lot of a middle school? Really? Like, who? Why? And then that made me fishy, and I was just like, I shouldn't have opened my mouth to this guy. I should have went to the police department and told them instead. And I was just like, I'm so stupid. And I was like, is there any way I can get a restraining order against him? And they were like, yeah, you can, but I don't know if he took down anything or anything. He just sat there. So I don't even know if I had a restraining order against him or anything. And then he kept threatening me. He threatened my sister's boyfriend at the time. He was just going crazy. I was just like, what in the world are you on? He even showed up at my little sister's boyfriend's place. Not place, the house, but like a shop. And threatened him there. And like the cops were called. My sister, I was worried. I think my sister was there. I don't know where she was, but I was worried, and I was rushing my way there, and I was calling the cops at the same time. And the cops were like, where are you? I was just like, I don't know where it is. It's over here. And they were like, well, we need the address. I'm just like, I don't know the address. This is where it's at. And then yeah, I was so frustrated with them. I came home knowing everyone was safe, which I was really happy everyone was safe. Everyone was safe, and then he kept texting me, and I was like, I got a restraining order against you. You're not supposed to be texting me. You're not supposed to be near me, and all those other things. And he was like, I don't give a shit. He's like, I'll text you if I want to, blah, blah, blah. And he honestly did not care about anyone but himself at the moment. He was just going off. I wish I still had the text messages, but that was so many years ago. It was on like a weird little old phone. It was like a pink phone with like a little keyboard and a screen. It wasn't like a little Sanyo. It wasn't that. It was something else. I don't know what the heck it was. And then he threatened to beat me up again. But little did I know, he got beat up himself. And then he took me to court because he got beat up. And he had these so-called medical records. and proof and all this other stuff, that he went to the hospital and that he thought I knew those people that beat him up and all that stuff. I was like, okay. So I got a letter saying I had to go to court. Me and all these other people so-called involved anyway, got a letter to go to court, and I printed out all the text messages he sent me just for my own proof. And yeah, I print those out, screenshot them, print it all out. I got as much proof as I could against him, and you know, we went to court for 3 days. I think after the 3rd day, if he don't show up, it was dropped. I was just like, what was the point of him doing that if he wasn't gonna show? Was it because he was gonna scare us? I was like, I wasn't scared. The only thing I was just kind of worried. I don't know why I was worried, but you know, when you go to court and you get letters like that, you're just like, well, what did I do? You know what I mean? I got a restraining order against him. He shouldn't be doing anything, so he should have been worried, and that's probably why he didn't show up to court for those 3 days. It was a waste of my time. It was a waste of other people's time. It was just a mess. And yeah, I was just like, cool. You're very smart. You're a smart man. No, you're not. And to find out, I thought he was around my age. That dude was older than me, way older than me. I don't even know how old he was, but I heard he was way older than me. I was just like, so he lied too. I think I was 18, 19, I think, and or something like. I don't even remember when I dated him. But I think it was after I graduated high school. I just felt like it was in high school, but I know it wasn't in high school because I dated only 2 people in high school. But yeah, I was just like, it was the weirdest thing. That was the first time anything like that has ever happened to me. I don't ever want that to happen to me. I mean, I dated so many guys that were so wrong for me, but he was another level. Like, the other people are like right here, average. He's like over here, like psycho crazy. I don't know how interesting that story was. I was probably speaking way too fast. I'll work on that. But yeah, that's pretty much my story about the crazy person I dated. And ever since I've dated him, I was really scared to date guys. Like, I was so scared to date anyone else. Is another guy gonna threaten me too? Is another guy gonna start stalking me? Is another guy gonna say these things he says? Like, it was so hard to trust people after that. But thank goodness he's out my life. Last time I saw him was at a grocery store. It was a total accident. I was still scared. It freaked me out. I looked at him and I took my shopping cart and went right down the aisle. But yeah, it was at the grocery store. He was with a woman, I guess it's his wife now, and he has like 2 kids with her. I mean, hopefully he grew up. Hopefully he's not crazy, and hopefully he's treating her right. That's it. And if anything, they're probably both crazy and they threaten each other. Who knows? You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you for listening to my story. I wanted to get this out before I went into my internship, which is at 5 o'clock, and I think right now is almost 3. So yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Turn on those notifications. Bye.